Okay, so here we are for lesson 3, which is our maths lesson for Thursday, the 7th of May 2020, and we're going to go straight into our mathmentals for Thursday. Okay, so the time, so if you can head this up or just fill it in as we go. Have a look at the clock, an analog clock on the wall, but write it in digital time. See which hand the shorthand's gone past first, the hour hand. Count round your minutes, making sure you count the strokes in between if you need to. Question 2, your new house plan shows the lounge room window 8 meters in length. You measure it on paper as 8 centimeters. What is the scale? So if you've measured something up as 8 meters and then you've drawn it up as 8 centimeters, how many centimeters in a meter? In a teacher's meter ruler out the front, it's 100. So if you were to write that as a ratio, which one would you use? 1 to 8, 1 to 100, or 1 to 1? And I've already told you there's 100 centimeters in a meter. So there's your clue. Okay, question 3, you're adding these. So easy. All you do is concentrate on these first 2 place values. You add these together. And then how many zeros are there? You add on the zeros. Okay? So you'll have 4 zeros. 1 meter, how many centimeters? Gosh, I've already told you that one already. The meter ruler out the front the teacher has how many centimeters? Where is it? Yep, up here we talked about it, 100 centimeters in a meter. Okay, and this one, if a small truck carries a gross load of 3 ton and its overall weight is 2 ton, what's the aggregate mass? So that means all together. So it carries that and it is that, so all together it is, so you just add them. 6 plus 7, okay, you can add that up on your fingers, or you can think 6 plus 6 is this because it's your 2 times table and add 1. Just think of a quick tricky way you can do it. A way I like to do it is I go 6, pull 4 out of 7, that makes 10, and then add on the extra 3, that makes 13. Okay, I always think in terms of rainbow facts. Okay, 3 take away 0.05. So the first thing we have to do is turn this the same as that. So we write this number as 3.00 because we want to have the same numbers as that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's do it on the board, and I'll make this screen bigger so you can actually see me this time. 3.00, and we're going to take away 0.05. So we're going to make that a 2, and then we're going to add the 1 onto here, but we're going to take that off, so we're going to make that a 9, and then we're going to put the 1 over here. Okay, so as you can see, it's straight subtraction. The only thing you had to do was put the decimal and in some zeros so you can do it. So 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 0 is 9, 2 take away 0 is 2. So the answer is 2.95. Nice and easy. Okay, 2 to the power of 5. Okay, so in BODMAS, and we didn't get to this, but I'm going to explain it now. In BODMAS, this is the order of operation we need to do for a big long equation that stretches across your page. If we just go from left to right, we're going to get an incorrect answer. We need to break it up and follow the rules of maths. So as we know, brackets, order of operation, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. In this one here, as well as meaning follow the order of operation, they also mean that exponent number. So 2 to the power of 5, if you see that in brackets, you do that first. Okay, because what 2 to the power of 5 actually means is you are going 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. And it's not the same as 2 times 5. You have to actually go along and multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. Okay? So this bit here in BODMAS means 2 things. It means do the power 2 or the exponents first, and it also means, which you haven't been taught, do the square root. So if you're doing a BODMAS equation and you come across that and there's another one there, can't fit it in, you would do this first. Even though it's inside brackets, you would do it first because the answer would then allow you to do the other part. Okay, so for today, 2 to the power of 5, you write it down 5 times and multiply it as you go along. The answer is 32. Okay. All right, moving along. What are we we're going up. Okay, but we're in the tens column. So 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. If we add one more, we know that makes it a whole number, so it becomes 1.0. Okay, name this shape. Well, that's easy. You put ice cream in the top, so it must be a yes. Okay, what is the probability of being born in August? Okay, now for this one, it doesn't matter that August is the 8th month. It is 1 month in 12. So it's 1:12 or 1/12. Nice and easy. Okay, so here we have a bit of BODMAS here. Now really, because it's both multiplication, it doesn't matter whether you start here or whether you start here. But if you are doing equations inside brackets, I strongly recommend that you very neatly write the answer to these on top and then you take that one away from that one. If you don't neatly write your answers above the brackets, you will forget what those numbers are. Okay, so write them neatly there. Work out 6 sevens, 4 times 5, subtract them, write your answer in. Okay, $20 take away $2.25. We are going to do it as a vertical subtraction. $2.25, and so I don't get tricked up, I'm going to pop my 0 in and my dollar bracket. Okay, here we go. 0 take away 5. We can't do that, so we go next door. Can we borrow one from there? Can we borrow one from there? Borrow one from 2, make it a 1. Now I could go 10, cross it out, make it a 9, but I know that I have to jump this 1 all the way back. So I go 9, 9, pop it on there. Okay, so 10 take away 5 is 5, 9 take away 2 is 7, 9 take away 2 is 7, 1, $17.75. Does that look right to you? Yes, it is. Okay. Now, it wants us to tell us what the angle is. So we know that a circle is 360, and we know that a right angle is 90. So how are we going to find out what that circle is minus that right angle? So we go 360, take away 90. We're doing a lot of subtracting today. So 0 take away 0, 0. 6 take away 9 we can't do. We cross it out, make it a 2. Pop the 6 on there. 16 take away 9, well that is 7, and 2 take away nothing, so the answer is 270 degrees. Don't forget when you're doing maths to add on your degrees, your litres, your money, whatever it is. How might you write midnight in 24-hour time? There's 2 ways you can do it. So you can either, remember 24, you've reached the full 24 hours, that means it's midnight, so it's 24:00, okay, or 00:00, meaning that the clock has restarted for the day for the 24 hours because it's midnight. And then when it rolls around to 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 a.m., 0100. 24-hour times are actually really easy. Okay, 30 times 5 over 6. So 30 times 5, and we can put them both over 6. 30 times 5, that's easy. We go 3 times 5 is 15, and we put the 0 on because there's 1, divided by 6. How many 6's go into 150? Sorry, go into 15. That's 2, and there is, well, because 2 6's are 12, 13, 14, 15, 3 over. How many 6's go into 30? That's 5. So the answer is 25. Okay, now this one, we're going to write it. Now you need to say it really clearly, and then the number will explain to you how to write it. So, write 1,001,101 as a numeral. Okay, so 1 million, and the next one is 1,000. So we get to 1,000 and we pop a 1 in. 101. Let's say that one together. 1,001,101. Double 0.9. Well, we may as well do it as a vertical multiplication because then we'll really understand how it works. Okay, pop our decimal underneath. We line it up. Okay, 2 times 9 is 18. Pop your 1 over here. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1, 1.8. How easy was that? Okay. Oh, I missed one. Sorry. Okay, even easier. Okay, so if we are dividing, we're going to make this number smaller. So we're going to move the decimal to the left. How many places are we going to move it? We're going to move it once because there's 1 0. So here we go, boop, and put it in between here. So the answer is 4.12. We've doubled that one. What is the volume of air in a room that is 3 meters wide by 4 meters long by 2 meters high? Now, this cube sign down here means that the area that we're looking at actually means that it has height, it has width this way, and it has 3 meters wide by 4 meters long by 2 meters high. So wide it is 3 meters, high it is 2 meters, and long, which one have I forgotten? This one. It is 4 meters. So we multiply 4 meters by 2 meters by 3 meters. And of course when we do that, it is 24 meters cubed. Okay, and area just means the surface area of something, not the perimeter outside, but the surface area of something. And that we write squared on it. Okay, so that is all our mental maths for today. And if you haven't caught up, use this time to catch up. Jump onto Mathletics. Mathletics, really good these days. Can't recommend it enough. I've been looking at the lessons on there and I've put heaps of lessons on there for you to do. So work your way through that. But I will send you a little activity to do which is extra. You do not have to do it, but it is a really great activity. I'll see if I can find it on my desktop. Yep, there it is. These activities that I found for your times table, I really love them. So there's 27 pages of it. So this is just if you've done all your maths and you want to learn your times table and have a little bit of a muck around, you can print this out. So what they've got there is lots of timetable graphs to fill out, where you go through and you count it, and of course this becomes a times table that you can use, and you can even color code the 2 times table, the 3 times table when you've finished. Then it has lots of ones that you can practice writing out to get to know them, and then as you go through it has the answers. But then it has quick ones that you can do, and you can times yourself to see if you know them. The answers are there. Fact families, of course, which is our all part whole. So this means 4 multiplied by 8 is 32, but 32 divided by 8 is 4, or 32 divided by 4 is 8. So you write those 4 different equations that you can get from one fact family down. And there's lots of those that you can do, and target tables, so 7 times 12, 7 times 2, 7 times 6, and you write the answers on the outside of the wheels. And I really like those. I think they're a really good way to learn your times tables, and of course I'm not saying you have to do them. If you do them and you send them in, I'll give you extra star points. Please don't rush through and write them really messily. Part of being a good mathematician, particularly when we go back and I start showing you long division and multiple multiplications and things like that, you need to keep those algorithms very neat. And if you write messy, you're going to get confused. Even if you're good at maths, you're not going to be able to follow your workings, and neither is the marker. So mathematicians lay out their numbers very neatly. So have fun with that. I'll send that through. That's it for today until I see you Friday. Don't forget, Friday we're going through homework, reading a chapter and doing dictation. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you Friday.